To know here, HR.
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year is a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. In there, strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone, so I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Yankees. Number 47 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here comes another 0-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now another 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Drilled to the right side. Zobrist deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting fifth,
Here's Ben
Second
Zobrist
baseman.
now.
Ben
As he
Zobrist.
takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, here's
Batting
how the Yanks line up
The
defensively.
shortstop,
Brought to you by Majestic.
Anderson.
I'm looking down at
Russell.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds. Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh. Center fielder.
Now batting, John Jay. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Loop down towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Stepping into the box,
Leading off
number
for the
47.
Yankees.
9,
Enter.
1 and 2
Number
due up.
47.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League
Now batting.
pitcher. Look, he plays
Center
in a
fielder.
different league where the pitcher
Jacoby
doesn't get the hit.
Ellsbury.
Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. A runner at first with no outs here. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip of his glove for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, number 8. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jake Arrieta. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Digging in
Schwarber.
for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Looking up is Contreras. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Standing in now, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled to the left side, played on the backhand, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 31.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 2 high, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that ball fell in. I thought for sure we'd see the guy.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Pedro Strop answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Didi Gregorius. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Just a tick behind for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that
Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Comes set with the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score.
Leading off the Chicago 4th, first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
44.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh and 1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So no runs on a hit. Digging in and looking for more. Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's taken for strike 1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Russell.
And this is fouled straight back.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a looper to left. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, number 8. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. And digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 47 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Now another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That is the 4th foul ball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Albert Almora is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul back. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are Wade Davis comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jacoby Ellsbury is retired to start out the 7th. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive.
The first baseman.
Great game plan.
Greg Bird.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch or strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Ryan.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Bird is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
0-1 pitch on its way. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about
the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Around second. He's on his way to third. Castro takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chase Headley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Russell is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Addison Russell is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. On its way is pitch number 75. John Jay is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Headley gloves it, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, number 8. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the ninth inning from Wrigley Field. Didi Gregorius is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judd. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he tried to double up on him. First one, he swung through it, figuring, hey, I'll throw him another one until he hits it. Well, this time he hit it.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. Greg Bird stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Smoke toward the hole. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starlin Castro is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues. Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
From the stretch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on. Alex Avila will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Left fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 7